Hello and welcome. I'm Mr. Merle, principal at Siuslaw Middle School. Welcome to Family Game Night and this presentation on Title I. The purpose of today's agenda is to provide you with some information about our school's Title I-A program for parents and students participating in the program. First, we'll go over the Title I-A requirements, the rights of parents and guardians, our school program, curriculum and assessments, and parent and family involvement. So what is Title I-A? Title I is the United States government's largest education assistance program for schools. These funds are used to help children who are struggling in math and reading. They provide funds for a little bit of extra additional help in addition to what they're already learning in their core classes. Funding is provided through ESEA, or the Elementary and Secondary Education Act. There are certain rights afforded to parents and guardians under ESSA. You have the right to request teacher qualifications. You can request opportunities to meet with staff for parent involvement. You can participate in decisions affecting your child, review the school's Title I program, and make any suggestions that you feel would be beneficial for our students and our school. And you can participate in school activities. There are four main components of a Title I-A program. The program begins with a program design. We designed the program to help provide students with the supports that they need, specifically in math and reading. We identify different assessments that we're going to use with the students to monitor their progress. Of course, there's parent involvement, and then we do an annual review. When we do the annual review, we look at those assessments and monitoring and parent involvement pieces and the design of the program and try to make any adjustments that we need to from year to year. So what does our design look like at Siuslaw Middle School? Well, we are a school-wide assistance program available to all students. So each term we look at students who may need some extra support in things like reading and math specifically, and we help provide some interventions for those students as necessary. The goal is to, of course, move them from interventions into their general education classes as soon as possible, but to provide them with some of the supports that they need to be successful with their grade level content. So those are both in math and reading and social emotional learning. Some of the specific interventions that we're using Math 180 and ALEX supplemental math. You may have seen your students doing some of that as homework at home. Full-time math intervention teacher. We have a full-time reading and classroom support teacher, 2 full-time general education aides, and a full-time social emotional support teacher who work with specified students. So what assessments do we use for monitoring our students? The assessments we use are things like OAKS and Smarter Balance state assessments, STAR Reading, and ALEX Math. These assessments help us monitor our students' progress throughout the year and at certain benchmarks. Of course, you have the ability to get notification or receive those student assessments results. We also progress monitor our students throughout the year. Specifically, students who are in intervention classes are monitored throughout the semester. Students who show mastery of the content are moved from intervention classes into their other classes, such as maybe even receiving an extra elective. So our family involvement requirements for Title I schools is to have an involvement plan and family compact. I have reached out to a number of parents this year to get some input on the family compact, and that will be going out to family shortly for you to review and sign with your student and send back to school. And both the compact and the parent involvement plan will be on the middle school's Title I page. So each year we do an annual review and evaluation of our Title I program. So we review our plan. In other words, what did we say we were going to do? We provide any clarification. In other words, maybe what is it that we did do or didn't do? What did we leave out, or what maybe did we add? We look at the upcoming school year, figure out what it is that we need. So where do we need to go to? and try to request any feedback as possible. So some of the upcoming events and opportunities for partnerships. Of course, tonight is our family game night. We've got parent-teacher conferences coming up on March 9th and 10th. We have our choir pops concert coming up. Our STEAM fair, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math, is May 4th. We have a spring choir concert on May 24th, spring band concert on May 5th, and 5th and 6th grade family transition night on June 7th. Thank you everyone for coming tonight, and thank you for watching this presentation on Title 1A. If you have any questions about Title I, please contact me by email or by phone. My email is easily found on the school website along with the phone, which is 541-997-8241. Thanks again, and have a great evening.